Forget everything you thought you knew about Italy's port cities. This is Genoa. It's gritty, it's gloriously imperfect, and it's hiding a secret that will absolutely blow your mind. These streets were once the banking capital of the world. In the 16th century, Genoa was the 6th largest city in Europe, fueled by the immense wealth of legendary bankers and admirals. And the best part, that power and opulence are still right here, tucked away in a labyrinth of medieval alleys, the largest of its kind in Europe. We spent 2 full days exploring this vertical city, from UNESCO-listed palaces and 200-year-old shops to the secret to the world's best pesto. Grab a coffee, or maybe a glass of Vermentino, and let's dive into the hidden heart of Liguria. Genoa sits right at the top of the Ligurian Sea, curving around the coast like a grand amphitheater. Serving as the gateway to the Italian Riviera, Genoa is incredibly easy to reach. In fact, it's just a scenic 2-hour trip from Nice, making it the perfect Italian add-on to any French Riviera itinerary. Now, first things first, we're meeting our secret weapon for the next 2 days. This is Tiziana, our local guide. She's going to show us both the obvious landmarks and the hidden corners of Genoa over the next 2 days. Alright, let's go! We're doing everything on foot for the next 48 hours. It's actually super walkable here. And literally just a few steps from our hotel, we hit the first of an incredible 67 churches in Genoa's historic center. This beauty was built by the powerful Sauli family in the 16th century. Fun fact, back then every ultra-wealthy family basically had their own private church right next to their palace. Talk about a status symbol. The hill we're on, just east of the old town, was actually mostly green orchards 100 years ago. People used to come up here for weekend escapes. From here we get our first look at Genoa's massive harbor. But to really understand this city, we need to go deeper, down into one of the largest and most dense medieval centers in Europe. And here we are. This section of the old city wall is the real deal. These ruins date back to the year 1000. They were reinforced in a massive hurry in 1155. Why? To protect the Sea Republic of Genoa from the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick Barbarossa. This wall originally stretched for over 2 kilometers, completely wrapping around the old town. At the foot of the hill, Tiziana shows us the Janus well. According to legend, the two-faced god Janus gave the city its name. And keep your eyes peeled for the Sant'Agostino church. The tiled roof is stunning. Next up, we found this cool spot, Giardini Luzzati. It was actually bombed out in World War II, but today it's a hangout for the local youth. Even with the moody weather today, it's such a great vibe. There's even a social kitchen garden where anyone in the community can plant and harvest. Just next to it sits San Donato, another 12th century gem that's hard to miss. A few more steps and we're officially in the heart of the medieval center. The first thing you'll notice, these houses are way taller than what we're used to in Nice. We're talking 7 or 8 stories high, creating these massive stone canyons. And these details everywhere. Check out the black and white stripes all over. They were the ultimate symbol of Genoese nobility. The white is precious Carrara marble, and the black is slate from nearby quarries. If you saw these stripes, you knew you were standing in front of serious wealth. We've made it to the Palazzo Ducale, once the grand residence of the Doges of Genoa, and today the city's vibrant cultural heart. If you're visiting before July this year, don't miss the massive Van Dyck exhibition inside. He was the master painter who perfectly captured the elegance of Genoa's golden age. Our next big stop is the heart of Genoa's spiritual history, the cathedral. Walking there, we constantly see this white flag with a red cross. Yes, it looks exactly like the St. George's Cross, because it is. England actually started borrowing it in 1190 to protect its ship in the Mediterranean under the wing of the mighty Genoese fleet. And here we are at the side of the, of course, striped black and white San Lorenzo Cathedral. Before we show you the front, look at these marble reliefs in the walls. They actually repurposed ancient Roman sarcophagi as building blocks. Ta-da! This is the main facade. The closer you get, the more insane the detail becomes. And check out these two massive lions guarding the entrance. They were added in the 19th century. And if you look closely, they don't look fierce, they actually look a bit sad. Legend has it the sculptor was so heartbroken over lost love that he carved his own sorrow into their expressions. We still managed to crack a smile though. Now let's head inside. That black and white theme continues here too. It's a masterpiece blending three styles: Romanesque, Gothic and Baroque. Now for a pro tip, you have to climb the tower. Look at this incredible view of the stone sea of the old town. But down in the waves of these alleys, there are time capsules that have remained almost unchanged for over 200 years, the Botteghe Storiche. There are over 100 of these historic shops and workshops in the old town. To get the label, they must have stayed virtually the same for at least 70 years, often within the same family. Tiziana keeps pointing out these gems, and it's so much fun to explore them. Sometimes you just have to peek inside to see the magic. And while admiring the facades, we stumble upon another film set. Genoa is definitely camera ready. Time to step into one of the most prestigious spots, Pietro Romanengo. Feels more like a jewelry box than a candy shop. Founded in 1780, they've been masters of sugar and chocolate for centuries, serving everyone from Giuseppe Verdi to the Italian royal family. By the way, the candy samples Anya and I were gifted were a total delight. It's the ultimate souvenir to take a piece of Genoa's history home. Speaking of Verdi, our next highlight is just a stroll away, and it was Verdi's favorite hangout. 4 Swiss brothers opened this pasticceria in 1828. They were on their way to America but got stranded here. Honestly, we're so glad they stayed. Verdi loved their pastries so much he wrote them a thank you note, saying their Falstaff brioche was better than his opera. We tried it over an espresso, and let's just say, Verdi wasn't wrong. For me, though, Italy is all about the gelato. Tiziana has taken us to another institution which has been serving locals for over a century. And just like that, I'm the happiest person on earth. We have one last sightseeing spot for today, one of Genoa's public elevators. Did you know you can travel vertically through the city? Since it's built on such steep hills, these lifts are actually part of the public transport system. Validate the ticket, a quick ride up, and we're back above the rooftops. The evening sun and shifting clouds are creating some serious drama in the sky. And see that red skyscraper over there? That's the Piacentini Tower. Built in 1938, it was actually the tallest building in Europe for over a decade. A bold symbol of modern Genoa rising right next to its medieval roots. Wow, honestly, we're pretty exhausted after such a big day. So back down we go and straight to our hotel. Come on into our home for the night.
Welcome!
It's a beautiful hotel, and the welcome treats in our room are such a sweet touch. Pretty spacious room. And bathroom. And this is the view from our window. Now let's just take a quick tour of the wellness area. But no time for relaxing yet. Hunger is calling. For dinner, we're heading to another Genoese institution, Ristorante Migona at Piazza di San Matteo. This is a private square belonging to the Lambadoria family, one of those cool spots where powerful families once created their own little worlds. In the restaurant, they've been serving traditional dishes since 1925, and they're taking such good care of us as well. We're starting with 2 different takes on pesto pasta, of course paired with a gorgeous glass of wine. For the main course, we're going with fresh sea bass, and finishing it all off with tiramisu, at least for me. If you're ever here, make sure to also check out the wine shop next door. It's a dream come true for any wine lover. Now, before we start our day 2 in Genoa, a quick reminder. If you love discovering hidden gems like these, you'll love our French Riviera guide. It's the ultimate companion for a south of France adventure, with direct Google Map links, video links, and all our favorite Riviera go spots. Buying the guide is a great way to support our channel and helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much. Waking up to sunshine and blue skies. After yesterday's grey start, I think Genoa finally realized we're filming. To celebrate the sun, we're heading straight to the breakfast buffet. And wow, what a spread! Even though we're usually not big breakfast people, we can't help ourselves. A perfect Italian latte macchiato and a bit of everything. We need the energy for what's coming next. Now it's time to hit the road. We're meeting Tiziana at 10, but we're taking a slightly different route this morning. We want to quickly show you this view over the newer eastern part of the city. And while yesterday we explored the raw, gritty heart of Genoa, today we're opening the doors to the places that once made this the wealthiest city in the world. The fascinating thing is, all this golden splendor is hidden right there, tucked away within the narrow medieval center. Welcome to Via Garibaldi. There is Tiziana waiting for us, and we're wasting no time because the agenda is packed. First stop, Palazzo Rosso, with its striking crimson facade. Built in the 17th century for the powerful Brignole Sale family, who made their fortune in wool and silk, this palace is the perfect gateway into the world of Genoese aristocracy. Tiziana leads us straight to the top floor, because there's a secret waiting for us. Hidden just beneath the roof is a secret hideaway built by Marquis Anton Giulio II for his private escapades. It's a complete contrast to the grand halls below, a maze of intimate rooms with playful frescoes and mirrors, designed to hide his mistress from the prying eyes of high society. And bonus, the view from up here over the old town is just spectacular. As we make our way back down, we pass an incredible collection of art. You'll even find several works by Van Dyck here. Fun fact, he actually came to Genoa on the advice of his friend Peter Paul Rubens, who realized the wealthy Genoese bankers had plenty of cash to spend on masterpieces. Just across the street, we're heading into Palazzo Tursi. Built in the mid-16th century for the Grimaldi family, this is the largest palace on the street and partly serves as Genoa's city hall today. They even host weddings here. But it's actually a fascinating mix of a working government building and a museum, housing some of the city's most priceless treasures, including the legendary violin of Niccolò Paganini. And here it is, Il Cannone. Born right here in Genoa, Paganini was the absolute rock star of the 19th century. He played with such insane speed and soul that people whispered he'd made a pact with the devil. He called his violin his cannon because of its explosive, powerful sound. 2 palaces down, 1 to go. Just a few steps away is Palazzo Lomellino from the 16th century. Tiziana tells us the stucco-decorated facade is considered the most beautiful in the city. And wait until you see what's behind. Look at this giant grotto by Domenico Parodi. It's not just a decoration, it's a full-on theatrical stage. With its dramatic statues, it's designed to make you feel like you've stepped into a mythical cave right in the middle of the city. We're heading upstairs then, and suddenly we're in a lush, secret garden, completely hidden from the hustle and bustle outside. It's actually quite rare to get inside, as this private garden only opens once a month, but we got special permission to show you guys around today. As we make our way to our next highlight, we have to take a quick second to talk about the Rolli palaces, since we've just stepped inside 3 of them ourselves. Since 2006, 42 of these palaces have been UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Some of them are open to visitors year-round, while others only open their doors on special occasions, specifically during the famous Rolli days. The name Rolli comes from the official rolls, or lists, of the city's finest homes. Since Genoa had no royal palace, these private homes were chosen by lottery to host visiting kings and emperors. It's basically the 16th century version of Airbnb for VIPs. By the way, exploring the city with Tiziana makes such a difference. If you want to truly understand the stories behind these walls, having a pro like her is a game changer. You can check out her tours by scanning the QR code. And just like that, we've popped out of the narrow alleys and into the grand heart of the city, Piazza de' Ferrari. You can't miss that massive bronze fountain. It's the ultimate meeting spot, surrounded by stunning neo-Baroque buildings and the Opera House. It really feels like the city's giant outdoor living room, where everyone comes together to see and be seen. Now we're leaving the piazza behind and heading down Via 20 Settembre. This is the city's grand shopping mile, famous for its massive marble arcades and these incredible mosaic floors. We've actually got an appointment coming up right about now, something we're really excited about. But first, another quick legendary stop, the Hotel Bristol Palace. It's said that Alfred Hitchcock was so mesmerized by the swirling elliptical staircase that it inspired the dizzying shots in his masterpiece Vertigo. Looking up at this spiraling beauty, it's not hard to see why. It's absolutely breathtaking and a little bit trippy. Anyway, we have no more time to lose. A quick glance at the mighty Atlantis statues, through a market hall, and we've made it to the MOG, the Mercato Orientale Genova. This beautiful 19th century market hall has been transformed into a modern foodie heaven with a stylish food court. We're expected upstairs. Cristina and Mario are going to show us how Genoa's most famous export, Pesto Genovese, is made. And we're not just watching, we're getting our hands dirty. They start us off with a bit of background info. What actually goes into real pesto? Of course, it's mostly basil. And for the very best Genoese pesto, it has to be basil from the Pra district. The sea breeze and soil there give it a unique sweetness without that minty aftertaste. We're also learning a bit about the local pasta, which is often made from chestnut or chickpea flour. It's actually a clever tradition, because here in Liguria, there's simply not enough flat land to grow much wheat. And now the hard work begins. We're crushing slices of fresh garlic from a tiny Ligurian place called Vesalico in marble mortars, adding a huge bunch of basil, a pinch of salt, and then you really have to go for it. Look how little is left of that giant bunch. Next, a few precious pine nuts go into the mix, followed by, of course, some Parmesan. But not just any cheese. Mario swears by Parmigiano Reggiano, aged for a full 24 months. And finally, we add a splash of olive oil. Even here, it has to be the local specialty, oil made from the famous Tajasca olives. Then, the moment of truth. How does it taste? Absolutely insane. Nothing beats fresh, high-quality ingredients. After all that hard work, we're treated to a delicious lunch down in the food court, featuring a spread of incredible local specialties. It's the perfect setting to spend our final moments with Tiziana. We take the chance to pick her brain one last time, asking all our remaining questions about her fascinating hometown and soaking up her insider stories, all before we sadly have to say our goodbyes. Our trip is coming to an end, but we're making one last stop at the old harbor. To be honest, there are definitely more beautiful harbors out there, but you absolutely have to check out this sailing ship right here, the Neptune. It looks like it sailed straight out of the 1600s, but it was actually built in 1985 as a high-budget movie prop for Roman Polanski's film Pirates. The cool part, it's a fully functioning ship, and you can actually go on board to explore the creaky decks and imagine what life was like for a 17th century sailor. The huge aquarium is also worth a visit. And we're enjoying a final ride on the Bigo lift for one last look over this wonderful city. So, how did you like the tour? We want to give a huge thank you to the city of Genoa for inviting us to discover all these incredible spots. It's been such an eye-opening experience. Make sure to check out our website for more tips. Thanks for watching our journey through this beautifully imperfect city, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao, Genova!